Hey everybody, welcome back to the Foust Life. I am Heather Foust. In my last video, I talked about which was harder, being a stay-at-home mom or being a working mom. I'm sure you have already watched it, and if you haven't, I don't know why, you should probably go watch that one. But in that video, I talked about for a couple seconds, the transition from being a full-time working mom to being a stay-at-home mom. And I kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit more. I think that subject deserves a little more attention than just a couple seconds. So not only do I want to kind of tell my story, but I kind of want to see, what it's been like for other parents, moms, dads, whatever, that have gone from being a full-time working parent to becoming a full-time stay-at-home parent. So my journey, I worked, let me back up. For almost 17 years, I worked at a law firm. I worked for one attorney, and we also had a part-time lady who worked there as well as myself. And I stopped working there in June of 2017. About 18 months prior to May of 2017, my boss was diagnosed with glioblastoma. So around January, February 2017, I knew that my job was going to be ending. I just didn't know when. And so after some talking with my husband, we decided that I was going to stop working there, irregardless of what was happening. I was going to stop working there in June of 2017. And in May of 2017, right around Mother's Day, my husband and I found out that we were pregnant with our second child. So at that time, our oldest daughter was 18. She was 2 weeks away from graduating from high school, and she actually turned 19 in August, and then we had our second daughter in January of 2018. So from June of 2017 to January of 2018, my husband and I had, a bunch of talks about what we thought was going to be the best for our family as far as me going back to work, finding a new job, or staying at home and taking care of our daughter. Fortunately for my husband and I, we had started, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, kind of setting things up for our future, for when we were going to retire. And, given the fact that the law firm I worked for was a small law firm, I did not have any sort of 401k or retirement plan. And given the fact that my husband is self-employed, he does not have that either. So we started doing things to try to set ourselves up for the future. And we thought, that was going to benefit us when we retired. And turns out it started benefiting us a lot sooner. So that's what we decided. After our youngest was born, we decided that I was going to stay home and take care of her. And financially, it's okay. We're fine, and we're fortunate that decisions we made in our past have really helped us out to make this possible. So the financial side of it really isn't an issue for us. Although I do have to say, for me, it kind of weighs on me that I don't contribute to our household financially. I always have. And I think when you go from always contributing financially to not contributing financially at all, I think whether you're financially stable and you're doing okay or you're struggling, it still weighs on you. And so even though we're not struggling and we're doing fine financially, it still weighs on me. And I think that's my biggest hurdle in being a stay-at-home parent is that feeling like you're not contributing financially. And I'm not, but, you know, I don't like feeling like that. I think the second thing for me is not only when I worked, did I work at the law firm, but I also coached soccer. In the last 4 years, I coached high school soccer. So I had a lot of interaction with people all of the time, every day, all day long. And when you go from that to most of the time your interaction is with a little tiny baby or a toddler, it kind of changes a little bit. And I think that's another hurdle in and of itself to overcome, is that lack of interaction with people. My husband works every day unless it's pouring down raining and his job was to be outside. He doesn't go, he won't have that, he won't have to work that day. But if it's pouring down raining and he's remodeling a bathroom, he's going to work. And then our oldest daughter, she's an adult. She's living her life. And even though she lives at home, she's off doing her own thing. So for the most part during the day, it's just me and our little one. And, sometimes as busy as I am with her and as many things as we do during the day, there's still that, you know, I wish I had another adult to talk to, and I really can't wait till my husband gets home so I can have somebody to talk to. And I think that's normal. I think that's normal, for all stay-at-home parents to go through that. And for me, it's gotten a lot easier the older that our daughter has gotten, and the more things she's able to do, and she says a lot of words now. So I think that makes it easier, because I say stuff and she's responding to me, she's answering me. And so, I do have somebody to talk to. It might not be the conversations you have with an adult, but it's still somebody to talk to. So that's kind of how I'm handling everything, and that's how I've been handling everything in the last 17 months. Leave me a comment. Let me know, especially if you're a parent who went from working full time for so many years and then now you're a stay-at-home parent. What's it been like for you? Because I'm really interested to know. I can't believe that it would only be me who's feeling like this. I highly doubt that. So, um, don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at the Foust Life. And I would really appreciate it if you would like this video. And I'm sure that you're already subscribed to my channel. But if you're not, please subscribe. And that way you'll know when my next video comes. And I hope you guys like this one. And I will see you soon with my next one. Thanks, guys.